Welcome back to Patriot Network TV. Real quick update here on what is causing the high price of gasoline. I have mentioned to you before that the President of the United States keeps claiming, they now refer to him as the pleader president. He's always pleading with the American public that somebody else is causing his problems. For 3 years now he's blamed George W. Bush, and then he blamed the earthquake in Japan, and then he blamed the storms in Missouri, and then, you know, on and on and on. He's pleading all the time. You gotta understand, it's not my policies, it's something else. No, it is your policies, Mr. President. And specifically, if we talk about Gulf oil drilling, and I want to get these numbers exactly right, the President recently released 30 million barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. He did this specifically to get a little bump down in gasoline prices, so it quote-unquote looked like he was doing something. As he was doing that, in the Gulf of Mexico, 10 drilling rigs, more than 1/3 of our fleet, had left. Most of those going to Brazil. We've lent Brazil the money to drill offshore. We just don't like any offshore drilling here. What's good for Brazil apparently is bad for us. So when the President says, oh, it's all these other things, we're fighting a headwind, you know, we had these unexpected things. No, it is the direct result of President Obama's policies that caused gasoline to be at $4 a barrel, $4 a gallon, excuse me, and higher. If you bought a diesel, let's say that you lost your mind and you went out and you said, I'm going to get turbo diesel injection. You got that nice little TDI Volkswagen that gets 51 miles to the gallon on the road and 33 in town. You're paying $5 minimum for diesel a gallon now. How are you going to make the numbers work on that TDI, even though the turbo diesel injection, even though it's a great little vehicle and it gets good performance and good mileage, having the diesel run $5 a gallon instead of where it should be down at $1.50, it is insane. And it's caused by the policies of the President. Candidate Obama said, and I want to repeat this for you, under my policy of cap and trade, the price of electricity, parenthetically I'd say the price of all energy, will skyrocket. It is his stated policy to drive your energy cost up. Secretary Chu, the Secretary of Energy, has stated that he wants gasoline to be between $8 and $10 a gallon. He doesn't want it to happen overnight, he'd like it to happen gradually, but that's what he wants for you. Anytime this administration tells you that it's somebody else's fault, that's a lie. It is their fault, it is their policy. The implications of what they've done just in the Gulf are staggering. The deep water wells that they are preventing from operating right now could generate 411,000 barrels per day or 150 million barrels per year. That's 5 times the amount that Mr. Obama released from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is not only is this harming us by driving the price of gasoline up and causing inflation, it's just like a pay cut for every single American, and the poorer you are, the more severe the pay cut is. So this guy who runs around saying he's Robin Hood and going to help the poor, he's harming you every single day. In addition to that, by stopping this drilling, he cut $12 billion of tax revenue that would have come in from the oil companies if he allowed them to drill. The next time you hear the President say, you know, we're fighting a headwind, it isn't our fault, when he goes into this pleading, when he becomes the presidential pleader, what you do is you stand up and you say, you're lying, and you tell all your friends he's lying. God bless you, God bless the United States of America.